So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Locke.
Oh, nigga, you dropped the ball.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there picking him up out of the backfield.
Yeah.
Stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Locke. He finds his target, Fuller.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Locke to throw. It's Waring, the tight end, with it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Cleveland call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Locke working out of the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9. A good pickup there at 22.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They turn to the fullback, Gillespie. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down at the 2-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
This opening drive has taken them to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Here we go on 4th down. And this time he is in. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and
it's on there.
A little bit after
this broadcast up.
Score.
KB Troll is 5-9-2 now.
Just a yard on that last run.
Nah, YouTube.
Operating from the gun. Crockett.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And the lane closes up quickly.
Nah, I was trying to sign me a shot, man.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
Nah,
all right, it was kind of stacked up,
what's
found a
the name?
little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Locke. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Raiders, nothing.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
It's
This
up.
will be stopped
I'm
about 2
broadcast.
yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Taken down at
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're gonna smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Jesus
Couldn't
Christ.
hang on 3rd down.
That's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends.
Oh, that was
you would
stupid
think
right
could
there.
absorb
Yo.
that
That was
contact.
crazy.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They look to throw. It's Locke. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Texans first down. At least
Barely made that motherfucker up. I'm on. He barely made that. God dang.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Good solid gain on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Locke. The Raider defense strong on that.
Oh,
play
come
coverage, and now it's
on.
4th.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Nah, I ain't drinking today. What's up?
at their own 25-yard line.
offense set to get this drive started. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Now a quick throw out wide to Rose.
Yeah, I tried to get in the try to make a gym, man, but I fucked up something. I don't know.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Off play action. Crockett. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. They run with Breida. He's got the 1st and inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Oh, man.
Look easy out there. No, this drive. Let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
You ever heard a dude say, man, I'm John Buff, though, champ? Come on, man. You can't do nothing with this. You ain't never heard nobody say that? Buff. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gap. Hey,
look, though. Hey, Sugo said, what Buff mean to y'all? You know what I mean?
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, Buff means strong, man.
Quickly completed to the right flat. And he's down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes way forward
Make that man
the
Buff.
3-yard line.
Oh, shit.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. They'll try to run with Breida, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year, and the Raiders are back within a score. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of the defense.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
2nd.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run with your
O-line.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Throwing now is Locke. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards the pickup there. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
The wide receiver.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Second and 8. Operating from the gun. Locke.
Oh, why
Heavy
throw
traffic,
it?
and it's
That nigga wide as fuck.
intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
1st and 10.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not
right
on the
there.
same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Second and 11. Back to throw. Crockett. They'll set up a screen for Breida. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Looking to throw. Crockett. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had. Thought they could exploit them. Unable to do so on that play.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will knot things up here late in the first half. Maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Lock.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On first down, here's Breida. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 41-yard line.
Your butt straight.
The first down run
Your throat okay? Your throat okay? Yeah, the rope your throat.
Into heavy traffic and it's
shit.
Picked off near
Yeah, he came out of nowhere.
shop in enemy territory.
Yeah, boy, it wasn't me.
42-yard line.
Yeah, Jefferson. What's up, man? Up.
Now a handoff looking right.
Oh my! Okay. Oh, what are you doing?
He'll be
Some bullshit.
and that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So that flag.
That's shoestring tackle.
And it doesn't matter
You see that
anymore
shoestring
how you
tackle?
get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Oh, you want to call it? Yeah, he wasting his talent on this team. I know.
So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Block going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A
A give the first man through Gillespie, the fullback. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
And again, they'll go right back to the fullback. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
From the 2 now, second and goal. To throw it is Locke. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. And the kick is
run it to the kick. I can kick again.
Flags behind the line. He's going to get bailed out. I think this is going to be a roughing call.
That is close.
Extra point attempt to come here. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Score Texans 17, Raiders 10.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
On the carry.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. from the gun. Crockett. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 43. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On first down, Crockett. He's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Ross Blacklock in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Second down.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Houston. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. To throw on third down, Crockett.
What? I'm about to say.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And now the throw.
Oh, without a bounds. He supposed to turn that motherfucker up. He supposed to turn that bitch up.
17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set.
Yeah. Hey, I'm trying to turn that bitch up.
Back-to-back good
I was trying to
plays.
turn
Have
that
them on the
bitch
move
up.
on first down. The give to the fullback on the dive. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Block now to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brought down at the
Good gain there on first down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Have at it. Have at it up.
2nd and 5 now. Lock. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. This is their fullback getting the carry. And a short pickup there down at the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Come on, y'all.
Ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Now to the air. Lock. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to
made
their
his long
advantage
route.
downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, it was timed really well.
No, he didn't.
It free from his grasp.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Lock. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
He was brought down.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
To throw on 2nd down, Crockett. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there.
Let's say they dropped that.
That we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st and 10, Crockett. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Crockett eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Raider football as we get you reset.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw.
Oh.
And that will be incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on 4th down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you're talking about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Quick.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Gets it out.
Woo! Jesus Christ.
They cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this defense is going
Yeah, that was
to
full.
back near midfield, right at the 48. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. To throw is locked. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10.
Their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there. 1st down.
Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
to throw. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of
Give him 32 on the play.
touchdown, Raiders.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Crockett, he's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They go down to a knee and a sigh of relief as they are into the win column for the first time this year. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Houston, there will be a few sighs of relief, no doubt, in that locker room as they get their first win in 9 tries. And they'll get a few days to savor this one before they take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, the difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, back snowing again. Look at bullshit. Yeah, we laughed.